What's up, my kings and beauty queens? How everybody doing? I'm just knocking stuff over. I gotta get this stuff set up right. I haven't been on in a while. I'm here after the storm. I am here after the storm. And I've been definitely seeing the storm in this sector. And boy, I've been watching. But I gotta tell y'all how my experience was. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? We're gonna talk about it. How everybody is doing? Thanks for the thumbs up. How everybody doing? I am so glad to be back. It's been a while. It's been a long time. My lights just came back on tonight. So, I've been missing in action, but I've been working my butt off. I am tired. Blessed Diva, hey, glad to know you're okay. I am okay. Been taking care of my residents. Our facility had to evacuate. Therefore, we had to go to another facility. So we had to take all our residents, over 100 residents, to another community. So by me being an essential worker, I had to go where I was needed. So where I couldn't do live. It's against policy to do live in a building. And I was there Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So when I came back home Thursday, came back to my lights being out. So I had to stay at my husband's house, apartment. So then Friday, I had to do both jobs, and I'm here now. So it was busy. My days was busy during this hurricane. We did not get hit hard. Like I said, the only thing that was affected was our power went out in my house. Renee said, "Good evening, Miss Kathy. I have been praying for you all. God is good. Amen, amen." Yes, He is good. I never seen a bad flood. I'm blessed to never had to see that, but for all those who experience some flooding and deaths and everything that goes with that hurricane, my prayers are for you. I heard some horror stories that almost brought me to tears, and there's somebody that I know who was affected by the things that she saw. It almost brought me to tears, and I was told this by someone who she mentioned it to, and I don't think she'll mind me saying this. Her house was damaged by a flood. Damaged by a flood. And I don't know if I should say this, but I don't think it's bad to say. But she said when they went home, it was flooded. And I'm telling you, I really don't want to say it because it would bring tears to my eyes. So I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. She said when she got home in her neighborhood, it was flooded, foots and foots up. And she seen dead bodies floating in her yard. When I tell you, I don't want to talk about it because that I don't want this video to make me cry. So I'm gonna get off that. So my heart just go off to anybody who knows someone who lost their life and who saw something that was so tragic. My heart go out to anybody who saw something like that. That is something I would never want to see. So I just want to start talking, get on something different. I just want to get on something different, other than a hurricane, was an experience. I'm just, when people look at, let me just say it like this. People take hurricanes, tornadoes, and all that stuff for granted. And we say, oh God, thank you. Y'all give me a minute. Yeah, some of us take these storms for granted, and we just be so blessed that we didn't get hit, that we did happen, that we didn't get affected. But there's so many people who was affected by this hurricane. So many deaths. So many people lost their homes. And when I think about people being so materialistic, those things don't mean nothing. The things that people have, the cars they have, the homes they have, that stuff don't mean anything. You know, we have to pray for people, and people just look at. Hold on, I don't. I think I probably should have did this video a little later because I didn't know I was going to get emotional. But you know, listening to the news, listening to people's stories, you know, it just heartbreaking to me. It's just really heartbreaking the stuff, you know, that I heard. The I mean, this lady, if y'all knew this lady, her heart is so good. She was with us those 3 days. So when she go home, to know that her home is destroyed, that she can never go back to her home, it's just heartbreaking, you know. So I think I probably should have did this live another day, you know, because it's just sad, you know. It just said, you know, even though I'm in my house, nothing happened to my apartment. All my stuff is still here. I'm just thinking about all the people who lost all their belongings and lost their life, you know. So I might come back on later on. You know, I didn't know, you know, I was going to get emotional about this. I did not know. I was just going to talk about my experience during this hurricane. It, I think I'm just going to have to probably come on later, I'm gonna have to come on later, guys. I am, you know. So I'm just gonna read y'all comments, and if I keep getting emotional about this, I'm just gonna come back on later. Renee said, "Hello everyone in the chat." Angela Young say, "Hey Kathy, happy Friday. Glad to see you are safe. Just passed through. Going, going to have going to have going night. Okay." Renee said, "Miss Kathy, I know how you feel. We can't take everything for granted. Material things will come and go. Can't get our loved ones. I don't see how people can go back and forth on YouTube with so much hate." And yeah, no, I was actually going to talk about that too. Okay, Miss Kathy. Yes, I was going to talk about that too, because even though I couldn't go live at the facility we was at, I was definitely looking at what was going on in these YouTube streets. And I'm going to tell you guys like this. Instead of talking about the hurricane, because it just brings tears to my eyes, just to know that people lost their lives and lost their homes and stuff like that. I'm just going to speak on some things that was going on that I seen in these YouTube streets. And so you guys know, if you on here and you are on the side, you probably don't want to look at this video, because I'm going to speak on some things that from both sides, and I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to say it like this. On these YouTube streets, what I've been witnessing, people want to talk. People want to say what they want to say. You got to be just careful what you put on these YouTube streets. Everybody's on these YouTube streets. My thing is, if you don't want to be talked about in a negative way, don't come on here in a negative way. People is going to talk. People is going to talk. The things you do, the things you say, even how you look, people's going to talk about everything. I don't care if it's about your hair, your teeth, your weight, your color. I mean, I couldn't believe what I was listening to. I can't believe how things turned out. I ain't gonna say I can't believe how things turned out with your girl Roz and Sharita. I ain't gonna say I can't believe that because I already knew deep down that that wasn't a friendship, you know, because it happened too fast, and I know people do not become friends that fast without knowing each other. I know it was all about joining forces just to talk about certain people. You know, that's what it was about, and that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, if you say you are friends with somebody and you cool with somebody, you call people your sisters, and soon as something petty happened, you begin to start name calling. And it's to me, it's like, is this what you always felt about each other? You know, because a friendship, they would just walk away and they wouldn't go in on somebody they call their sister. And at the end of the day, my thing is, I believe that your girl did put your girl on, and it just was a shame to me, my opinion, my opinion, how it went left so fast. It went left so fast. That's why I tell people, when you come on and stop being all on panels. When people start being on panels, things go left for some odd reason. I don't know. Ever since, I'm gonna say about 7 months ago, about 7 months, when they start going on panels and start talking amongst each other, everything went left. And sure enough, it continuing to go left. And I am so fortunate that I decided to do my own thing, to get away from some of that drama, to stop taking sides. You know, I'm glad I got away from that, you know, because I don't see how these people can function. I don't see how people can function knowing that when they come on every day, you got to fight, you got to argue, you can't be free from the drama. And it's like, I'm not with that. You know, I can't, me as a person, I can't take all that. You know, I don't got time for one. You know, 'cause people want to fight. And it's like, you guys are beautiful women and you want to fight each other, pull out weapons, talk about weapons, talking about running up. And it's like, y'all, at the end of the day, you ain't going to never probably see that person you going through all this with. You're going to get high blood pressure. You're going to have something, get an ulcer. You're going to have health issue. I mean, it's so much that's going to happen to these people in these YouTube streets. It's so much. It's like, how did it even get to this point? How did it get to this point where so many people are fighting against one another? So many people are fighting, like literally verbally fighting each other, stressing each other out with words. How did it become to that point where you never got a chance to meet, you never will probably meet the people you fighting with? These people is never gonna pull up, never gonna run up. It's like, it's too much. That's too much stress. It's too much stress for somebody just to, for women, beautiful women at that. I don't, some people, because like I say, the reason I say beautiful women, because beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Some people probably say I look funny looking. Some people probably say Holly Berry look funny looking. Some people probably say whoever we call handsome or beautiful, somebody probably call them funny looking. but people would get on here and talk about people. And I don't understand why people on these YouTube streets talk about people, because at the end of the day, anybody you all talking about, you have to respect your supporters. You have to respect your supporters, and I don't see respect when it comes to these YouTube streets, because people talking about people who don't pay us. And at the end of the day, somebody in your audience, somebody who is supporting your channel, has passed, has got killed. I mean, so it's like when you're talking about the dead, you're talking about somebody, family member who they love, who's not here. I just can't. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand people. I don't understand how people can allow that to come out their mouths when you talk about dead people. How can you allow that to come out your mouth? And it's like, that's why I say, listen, I don't want to be on nobody's side, because some people say both sides said something wrong. Both sides have said something wrong. Both sides have said something that was evil, and it's like, at the end of the day, I don't want to be on no side. If I give my opinion, allow me to give my opinion without me beating me up. Allow me to say what I have to say, like everybody else saying what they have to say. Because it really need to stop. And I've been saying that from day one. Anybody who know me, Brown Tan Johnson, well, Kathy, aka Brown Tan Johnson, know my whole purpose on these YouTube street was trying to stop the madness. It's getting ugly. It's getting evil. It's getting wicked. The things that's coming out people's mouth is not of God. It's I don't care what anybody say, how much they speak of God, how much they say the other person being evil. At the end of the day, you have to look back at some of the things that were said by both sides. It was evil, it was demonic, it was wicked. But at the end of the day, I guess this money that people are getting is allowing them just to feel as though they can't be touched. And if people say, well, ain't nothing going to happen to my channel, I can care less about what's going to happen to your channel. You got to worry about what God going to say and do. I'm telling people don't understand. Everybody is thinking that nothing ain't going to happen to their channel. They're worried about YouTube not doing nothing to their channel. Don't worry about YouTube. YouTube may not ever do nothing to their channel, to your channel. But at the end of the day, you got to answer for the things you say and do. And that's just straight up. So that's why I say when people talk about God, I can't take it serious. I can't take them serious. When people in these YouTube streets talk about God, I cannot take them serious. It's no way. It's no way you can say, speak of God when you talk about someone who cannot defend themselves, which is a person who is deceased, a child. So that's why when I tell you all to pray for people, we have to pray for those who do things that's not lovable. We have to love those who do things that's not lovable, because something is causing these people to say and do things that is hurtful, hateful, demonic, and wicked. It's like, how do a person allow themselves to say things that's so wicked in these YouTube streets? You go to sleep, you have a beautiful night, and you wake up in the morning and be evil. I don't understand how people do that. I don't understand how people can do that several times during the day, speaking evil over somebody. I don't understand. So like I say, I've been looking at these YouTube streets. I done seen all the fallouts from months. From months, I done seen so many people who was called themselves so tight fell out. And what I don't get is, how could somebody say they so tight sisters within less than 24 hours say the same thing that the ops were saying about that person, but yet a day before y'all just was the coolest person, people, team group, squad, friends. Soon as a disagreement come, you start saying everything that the other side has said. I'm not understanding this kind of stuff. This stuff is so just demonic. So what I would suggest anybody in these YouTube streets, whether you've been here for years, months, stop teaming up with these people. They only teaming up because they see you is the money maker. They see you got the followers. They see that you're more popular than them. So to team up with somebody, they want to get some views as well. So do you, whoever you are, all you YouTubers, reaction channels, just do you. Just do you. That's all you have to do. Focus on you. Stop having so-called teams. Every time people have teams, somehow, some way in this sector, those teams fall apart for some reason. I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know if people deep down call themselves friends, deep down hate how that person talk about their lives, or I don't know what it is. It's like this kind of stuff that people need to bring to YouTube and fuss it out over here. Like if you girl, both of you, I don't want to keep saying names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Both of them need to get on here without yelling and say, why did this go left so fast? It went left so fast. And I'm telling you, they already had some type of ill will towards each other. It have to be that way. It have to be exactly what I just said. For someone to call themselves sisters, one disagreement, one misunderstanding, within 24 hours, you saying things that is worse than what the ops were saying. I'm not. That's just crazy to me. I don't understand people. That's why I say I choose to chill by myself. I choose to chill by myself because you don't know who your real friends are. You don't know who your real friends are because people was shocked by what they were saying. But like I said, I had that listening ear and I knew by something this person was saying and I knew by something the other person was saying that they actually was talking about the person who they so-called friends. And that's just my opinion. That's something that I discern. Whether it was true or not, my spirit, I just felt like, they talking about her or she talking about her. It's just my feelings. It's just what I felt. And sure enough, boom, it happened. The fallout happened. And it's like, wow. So that's how you really felt about the person you was calling your friends. So that's why you have to watch out for wolves in sheep clothing. One more time. I know you all heard this in the Bible, but when it comes to these YouTube streets, all these called sisters who was hanging with each other, and if not hanging with each other, who was on these YouTube streets together, and everybody thought they were so tight, I can say these two people, the other two people, the other group of people, the other groups of people, so many people who were so-called friends and now is frenemies, fell out. It is because for some reason they allow some type of jealousy to creep in, and look where it is now. It's unbelievable. And these people was hanging together. And I don't want to just say all their names. I don't want to bring up a whole bunch of people names, but y'all know all these people I'm gonna say since about 7 months. 7 months, all these teams fell apart. It because it wasn't built on the solid foundation. I had talked about this earlier. It was not built. That friendship was built on uh, a money grab. Be on my team so we can talk about this person together. That wasn't no friend. There was no friend. So, you guys got to pick your battles. You have to pick your battles. And what a lot of people need to stop doing, or I'm so happy I stopped doing a while ago, is stop saying I'm a team. And I really don't think I was on a team. I believe that I was speaking on something and people put me on a team. I was speaking on defending your girl, and somehow it became a team. And it's like, I just want to say what I have to say without being on a team. Just let me tell this person to do your delivery the right way. Because, at the end of the day, I can't say everything your girl said about this person was right. Everything somebody said about that person was right. At the end of the day, both sides said something that was wrong. Both sides were saying something that was correct. At the end of the day, no sides was perfect. My opinion. That's my opinion. I can sleep on that opinion. With all these groups, some of them right for saying what they saying. Some of them are wrong. So, you guys, if you know somebody is saying something wrong, you can't agree with them just because they your favorite people you like. You cannot say that just because I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't want a friend who can't tell me when I'm wrong. I don't want that type of friend. If I'm doing something wrong and you know I'm doing something wrong and you cool with me doing something wrong, you ain't my friend. I want that friend. I want some people to check me. Check me if I'm doing something wrong. Even if I'm knowingly doing something wrong. Say, Kat, that ain't cool. That ain't cool what you said, and that ain't cool what you doing. Check me. That would let me know, even though in my head I'd be like, she telling me the right thing. That's the kind of friend I want. These people in these YouTube streets ain't no friends. These people who is following different people in these YouTube streets, to me, my opinion, ain't real loyal. It's not real friends. People on these YouTube streets, just like I look at these people on these YouTube streets, at the end of the day, I wouldn't hang with everybody on these YouTube streets because they do things that I don't do. They live a way that I don't live. Not saying I'm perfect, because Lord knows I'm not. Lord knows I'm not perfect. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to hang with somebody who's saying something disgusting and doing something disgusting. That's just not what I'm going to do. That's just who I am. I'm not going to hang with somebody and surround myself with somebody who don't do the same things I do. So, these YouTube streets, it is what it is, y'all. Like I said, I look at it because it's like a TV to me. It's like drama. It's like TV. I'm telling they need to really, I believe if they find the right person, Carlos King or whoever, I believe that they can put this stuff that's going on the TV. I truly believe it because there's some drama. This is some real straight up drama. And it was like, dang, man. Child. Let me read a comment. Hey there, I'm glad you're okay. Yes, I'm okay. And Blessed Diva said, the love of money is what got them here. Drama sales and supporters are crazy enough to pay. I'm so glad you're back away from. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you. I look at it, and I always told people from day one, when people's like, y'all go over there and look at people, and it's like at the end of the day, I'm grown, I'm gonna do what I want to do. If I ain't saying nothing, doing nothing to hurt nobody, yeah, I'm gonna go and look at it. Everybody else look at it. A lot of people say they don't look at this stuff. It's like, yes, you do. If you ain't looking at this stuff, you won't be commenting on it. You won't care. You can care less what they talking about. So a lot of people look at this stuff. A lot of people look at what's going on in these YouTube streets. And that just is what it is. So I'm just I don't know what else to say about it, y'all. I don't. Not tonight. Maybe it's because it's getting so late and I had a long week. So I'm just gonna drop it right there. I probably can't, but not probably. I will be back on tomorrow. But y'all see my eyes. Y'all see my eyes. This hereditary, but these bags under my eyes is really hereditary. But I am sleepy. I'm like literally, if you see how my eyes I'm lift my eyes up. I'm really start trying to stay awake because ever since Tuesday and staying in that other assisted living, taking care of all these residents since Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday, today, had to do both jobs. I am woe out. I am woe out. So like I said, I just had to come on tonight just to let y'all know that I'm okay. I was heartbroken about all the things that was happening, some things that my coworkers had to go through, some things that they saw, just really broke my heart. And there's so much going on in the real world and people just doing too much in these YouTube streets. And it's like it's not going to stop. It's going on almost 2 years and the drama still going on with the same people. So it's not going to stop. It really is not there, but I'm not going to sit there and talk about it every day. I'm not going to do that thing like I did a year and a half ago. I'm not doing that again. Never again would I do that ever. I'm glad I did do what I did, because I really believe that people should be able to live their life. And I probably talk about that tomorrow. But at the end of the day, when people live their life and people going to talk about it, I don't care. People probably talk about me, you know, people going to talk about the hurricane. People going to talk about your girl. People going to talk about other people in these YouTube streets. People going to talk, and that's just what it is because it's social media. So at the end of the day, y'all know I love y'all. I thank y'all so much for supporting my channel, and I'm gonna lay by, turn on some TV until I fall asleep. And thank God that my lights is on. People was telling me since my light been off for 4 days that I can get in contact with FEMA.gov, something like that. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not because I don't know what it's all about. But if they ask me some questions and they say you get $500 if you go to FEMA.gov, I'm just gonna call it. I'll do what I have to do and see if I qualify for something. I don't know, but it is what it is. So anybody who going through something, I was told that you can go to FEMA.gov, and if something was damaged or you was affected by the hurricane, that you'll be able to get a check. One girl said that she qualified for it. So you guys, you don't have to be stuck like Chuck. It is some help for you out here. And if you can help somebody, pass this message on. And if it's legit, it is. If it's not, then hey, it isn't. But I'm telling you what I was told. And if I'm told something to help somebody, y'all need to spread the news to the other people who was damaged, affected by this hurricane. The only thing that I can say, I was affected by it, and I'm gonna do what I have to do. So with that being said, y'all know I love y'all. If I was not so sleepy, and y'all can see how I'm trying to literally keep my eyes open by doing like this. So I got to get some rest, y'all. So I'll be back on tomorrow. Good night. I love you all. Pray for other people. Pray for all those who was killed in that hurricane, who lost their homes. Just keep everybody in prayer, y'all. I'm sleepy, y'all. So with that being said, I love y'all. Till next time. Peace. Chilling with Tracy Anderson. This, that, and the third. Hey, Kathy. Chilling with Tracy. Good night. I think y'all, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all got to get some rest. I got to get some rest, y'all. Y'all read everybody comment? Hello there. Chilling with Trace Anderson. Hello there. Nice to see you back and safe. Laura say, hey there. I'm glad you're okay. Bless Diva. The love of money is what got. Yes, yes, it is. So, like I said, I'm gonna be back on tomorrow, y'all. This, that, and the Thursday. We'll have to watch the replay. Get rest. I am, and this, that, and the third. I'm just so tired. I had a long week, and I just got to get some rest. So with that being said, everybody, peace. I love y'all.